Let's get started with your compatibility reading. Alright, so this is going to be a 5-card spread. Your desires, their desires, overall energy, and the connection. The challenges and the potential. Okay, yeah, I landed those incorrectly. um, okay, so actually, there we go. My apologies. Alright, in bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Very interestingly, in the last reading that I recorded, we got the Page of Pentacles but in the reverse. So I at least like to see him in the upright. That's cool. What I will take the bottom of the bottom card is essentially is the underlying energy and the connection. I feel that this also is very telling to the offer that this person has just made to you. So I would say it's a very honest offer is kind of what I'm getting, just the energy that I'm getting right off the bat. This person, they're very ambitious, they're goal oriented, but this speaks to them being, very consistent. Perhaps they were a star student, but they're very studious, grounded, loyal, faithful, and dependable. The Page of Pentacles represents new beginnings, passion, and the start of new endeavors. But there's very good energy to this card, guys. I mean, the energy behind this speaks to the motivation needed to manifest goals. So goals, whether in love, career, or finances. This person, they seem to be a very quiet, steady, and diligent lover. And they dedicate themselves to their relationships. So, it's a very wonderful energy to have. So it's just, this card is a reminder overall to remain passionate and in touch with our original drive, guys. That's what propels our, that's the energy behind this card is just propelling the energy, manifesting your goals, and essentially what what reality you create here in this human experience. Okay. So let's get started then. This is if I might have misspoken in the beginning. I'm not sure, but this is a choice. We're going to be doing a choice in love reading. So whether you choose this person and say yes, or whether you decide to pull apart. But if you're here, because you're unsure, or you just want to see what energies resonate, and then move forward. So let's start with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is coming in as the yes card. So if you say yes to this person, if you choose to entertain the energies, I feel that this choice, guys, like you guys making the choice that you want to entertain this person, it may be coming from a place of low self-confidence and self-belief. it's like somehow you have been hiding physically and emotionally, like even from this person. And it's like there's something that perhaps you still are reflecting on, or haven't, something that lowered your confidence. It's like this person doesn't necessarily know about that those energies right now. And but be cautious that nervousness and inflexibility can interfere with your plans. Your ambitions might be unreasonably great. And this essentially just speaks to, don't try to force your values on others. I just feel that if you get, yeah, it's just what I'm getting is if you get into this connection, or if you stay in it, right? Because I'm not necessarily sure per se if this is something super new and you guys are in the dating stages, or if you're in a actual connection. But if you decide to entertain this or continue to entertain it, it's like the energies would be coming again from a place of just like it's like not an independent choice, or not you would not be making the choice to be in this connection from a place of independence and self-confidence and like just self-belief. So again, I don't know what you're going through specifically, but if that message is for you, it should resonate on some level. You guys might have a cat, just because there's three feline, actually five felines, or not felines is not quite the right but now we're going to move over to the Four of Swords in the reverse. This is if you say no. So if you say no to this connection, again, whether it's due to this person or not, this could just be a decision that you make for yourself. But I feel like, the Four of Wands speaks to recovery, awakening, re-entering the world, release from isolation. What I'm really getting, guys, is like, if it's essentially like what I'm getting, it's not even about this person, but it's like if you decide that you just need time for yourself, or time to be single, that you will enter a period of recovery, guys. Especially with the energy here of the low self-confidence and self-belief. This is a sign too that you need to take time off to rest and recharge, and that's what you would be doing. And through that rest and recharge, I feel like essentially you would have a spiritual awakening, or shed layers to the awakening, if you will, during this time, during this period. This is reigniting the passions within yourself, rejecting any pressuring lovers or advances. Because we're of no service to others if we're running on empty, guys. So you're encouraged to take a moment to step back from your daily life and perhaps plan a weekend getaway, or simply incorporate mindfulness practices into your routine. And so, and very heavily, yes, with the Four of Swords, what I get here is meditation. Time for meditation, time for healing through the pain, doing the shadow work that's needed, consulting with source and your guides, and in yourself, your higher spirit. And take time really for meditation. Now let's take a look at the best course of action for each path. And we'll start with the Five of Cups in the reverse. Now, this is if you say yes, right? So if you say yes, or if you stay in this connection, the best course of action, guys, is essentially acceptance. And I really feel that that's talking about just acceptance again of yourself. And finding peace, guys, finding contentment and seeing the positives. That's going to be the best course of action, to make the best of the energies, the best of your journey and the situation. There is already light at the end of the tunnel, and you are already on your way to recovery from past wounds and losses. Someone you knew in the past may rekindle your hope for the future, and an old friend may reappear in your life. But this would speak to healing from, old wounds or healing from wounds. So you do have the ability here, what I'm seeing is to heal on either path, and that essentially is the most, I love to see that, right? That's so I'm not too concerned here at the moment, but let's dig on. Let's dig further. The Five of Cups reverse asks you, or reminds you that you cannot change the past, but soon you will gain a deeper understanding of what happened. So it's important to practice self-forgiveness. And I was going to pick up the Queen of Wands right before I read that again, just because so practice self-forgiveness, boost that self-confidence, boost that self-belief, guys, in yourselves, okay? Now, we have the King of Swords in the reverse. So this is the best course of action for if you say no. The King of Swords is reversed is all about integrity and the right use of power. This is a reminder that authentic power comes from within. It is self-assured, confident, and logical in its approach. And I feel that that's just touching back again on this Queen of Wands, guys, on the Queen of Wands. And perhaps this low self, I just felt like a big boom of like energy surrounding, but essentially to say that I feel that this, that was essentially, okay. What I'm getting here is that perhaps the low self-confidence and low self-belief, the Queen of Wands reversed, a lot of that has to do with this authentic inner power. And I feel that perhaps in the past you guys were not being your authentic selves. And and then it just kind of caused you to spiral, so something, I definitely feel that happened here in the past, but yeah, you guys, were probably, I feel that you guys were in a past situation where someone was misusing their power, and, in a romantic connection. And this just reminds us, guys, we cannot control others' actions. We can only control our own reactions. So again, so far both paths seem good, guys, but you are, you're going to have to do the inner work, right? To get that self-confidence and self-belief on the rise, and expanding your consciousness along the way. So very big call to be your authentic self, be yourselves, guys, and you will gain that confidence, that almost instantaneously. It'll be like a breath of fresh air for the energy. Just be who you are, guys, period. Even if you're worried that, I don't know, that this new offer or situation here, this may be, this could, I don't know, I'm getting like that perhaps this could be like lack thoughts because of the low self-confidence and self-belief right now. That perhaps this person wouldn't really like the real you, whatever, like, just, what I'm trying to say overall, right? So, um, we cannot live our lives like that, guys. And if this person does walk away, then again, your no path, you know, is like, you're gonna be fine. Is essentially what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna survive this, and you're gonna come out stronger because you have, you guys. I mean, you, even if you, yeah, if you're in this period, I am confident in you guys, right? To turn this around. Now let's look at the outcomes. We're going to start with the Four of Cups in the reverse. So the overall outcome, if you stick on the yes path, you will gain clarity. And that we spoke to that here in the Five of Cups too, and quite beautifully, because again, I got a very good energy when I saw the Page of Cups. It's like, this is I think, did I not say this isn't, I feel like the energy coming off this card right now is like, this person is providing you an honest offer right now, like an honest, really wanting to actually dedicate energy to you and to a connection with you. So I feel that this person will essentially, as you do the inner work, because you're going to need to do the inner work by yourself, and it's like this person can't do it for you, but I feel that they're going to definitely help, because their energy is going to be uplifting and encouraging, and things of that nature. Supportive, really, is what I'm getting. So, the Four of Cups reverse, this is about choosing happiness and motivation. So I see you guys being happy, motivated, and enthusiastic on this path of yes. But it's essentially, guys, if you do decide to entertain this, because we all have free will, but this speaks to feeling a surge of new strength, and you're gonna feel like you're gonna be ready to take advantage of new opportunities in the future. Life will give you pleasure again after a long period of boredom. And you'll be in a pleasant state, guys, where you're pleasantly waiting for your manifestations to just pop off, because you're back into this energy of confidence, self-belief, inner power, inner strength, all that good stuff. So, the card suggests that you will communicate a lot, make new friends, perhaps as a result of attending a party or accepting someone's invitation. And as a side note, it may be worth renewing old acquaintances and thinking about how important they are to you. Lastly, we have the Hanged Man in the reverse. And so the Hanged Man, first and foremost, is just really all about, you could take it two ways, waiting, suspension and waiting. But I don't, I see this, basically this is the outcome of if you say no, guys. You guys are going to be in a period of just feeling like you're in a suspension, but that's because you're going to be doing, inner work, rest, connections. And so, this, I feel like this waiting period, right, is not a bad thing. You guys will, you will sacrifice your time and energy to connect with your inner selves. You will gain a different perspective, essentially, if, as the outcome of your no path. You would understand that love can't be rushed, and you would be at the point where you are easily avoiding romantic pressure and you're sacrificing for the love that you want, or um, just sacrificing to get yourself right into the Queen of Wands energy of just thorough, independent self-confidence and self-belief, guys, like where you just really really do some major inner work. That's what the no path would lead to. But this card is, while it's mainly associated with waiting and suspension, it does suggest that waiting might be the thing that you need to do in order to achieve success or to wait for the right opportunity. So we will close with an advice card. The Ace of Pentacles. And it landed, on the yes path here. So, take that as it resonates. But, that's kind of cute. The Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So your advice, the Ace of Pentacles can indicate the beginning stages of a relationship with a person or with many people, so it's like, again, either path you take here, it's, the energy I feel like will benefit you or will will serve your highest good. But yeah, with, this will open the door with a person, right? Or many people on your no path that could subsequently open the door to future financial opportunities for you. But nonetheless, the Ace of Pentacles represents abundance, guys, financial prosperity and manifestation. But this card tells you to take the initiative, and act on new projects or act on initiatives that are aligned with your values. And that's where we talked about the low self-confidence and low self-belief, guys. So I will leave it there, and I'll see y'all in the next one.